How important was Marie to the ministry?
She was God's gift to me as I could not have done the ministry without her. I mean, there's no way on earth. God knew my weaknesses and lack of ability, and he sent her to me. She was, well, when I met her, she was in Denver. She was a secretary to space engineers at Martin Marietta. Back and then, you'd had to do a lot of um, dictation. She used that dictation, the shorthand that she would do. And to do that with engineers and their technical talk, you had to be really good. And after we were married, we went to Seattle, and she got a job with Honeywell in their sonar division, and she worked with engineers then. Then she went to Boeing, and before she quit Boeing, her boss was a man that was sent to Everett, Washington, to be in charge of building a little airplane called the 747, and she was his secretary. Later on, he became president of the company, and so that's where she was mentally and ability. But when God called me into the ministry, she took over as far as organizing, and she everything was organized. She knew exactly, if we'd go on a 3-month trip, she had every single move. Today we're going to be in this town here, and at 3 o'clock you need to call the music minister here. She had it all on the schedule. Everything was she kept things going. I don't know how she did it, and she did the bookings and all that, and helped me produce recordings, everything. I could not have done any of the ministry without her. She was amazing. They called her Wonder Woman, the people who knew her. Well, she enjoyed, and the people. We would go to a church, and everybody that had anything to do with this, somehow or other, she would know how to do it, and she would send 10 or 12 thank you notes to everybody. Thank you for picking us up at the airport. Thank you for taking us out to dinner. Thank you for taking us to church I don't know how she got the time to do that, but she did that all the time, and amazing.